Good morning, Angela. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Joyce.
Okay. Is there any specific information that you would like to leave with our listeners?
Yes. Since we have our esteemed guest on the line with us, I kind of want to just pick his brain for and ask one more question. With you being Vernon, your background being in technology and the extensive knowledge that you have and that you bring to the table, if you were to give any parent any advice about they may be a little bit leery about technology and they're afraid of it or whatever, it's not as, once you get into it, it's not as bad as it seems, right? What advice could you give a parent that may not be as tech savvy to get in the game with their kid or their children?
Well, I mean, I would advise them to just find people that's around them that are technical,
Mhm.
and because they can go and Google and read and all that kind of stuff, and they might not get it right. You might
Mhm.
need some explanation. So if that means you're going to find people that's around you that has some technical expertise, or through NBHE, just ask questions. Ask questions. Got to ask questions. If you don't understand something,
Right.
um, ask the questions, and yeah, find technical people around you who
Mhm.
can explain some of this stuff to you. Because right now, um, artificial intelligence, like I said, this is kind of new to me, because I've been kind of, well, how would I put it? I've been kind of asleep at the wheel. I'll put it like that. um, and coming up to speed on AI. I mean, I got a lot of experience in the technology and stuff like that, but man, artificial intelligence is moving so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I gotta watch out, because it's going to get past me if I don't get on top of it and understand what's going on.
Mhm.
I really think from Vernon's perspective, with all his experience in the military and, his work in California, with a huge technology company, I really think he was involved in AI, because a lot of times they have the knowledge before we even
Right,
get it.
right,
And
Mhm.
so I think that he was probably involved in it, but it not necessarily was called AI,
right.
but it was necessary and it was appropriate for the time.
Right. Yeah.
And so we want to offer to our parents how to get the most benefit if they choose to use it,
Right.
and just to navigate through it. And that's why you are here, Angela,
Mhm.
to
I'm
you
not
know
an expert either, so please. We're all, here's the beauty of this conversation. You've heard from an IT expert, you've heard from, parents, you're hearing from people. We're all learning this together. Nobody's an expert, right? Because they're changing the rules right now as we learned a little bit.
yeah,
They'll change it, right?
that's
So if we can just get anything through to the parents, is not to be intimidated, but to get in
Right.
here with us and let's learn this together. Every time a new technology comes out, we all are at ground zero again, right? We have to learn it all together. So I don't want any parent to feel like that they're, oh, it's so technical, it's so deep. Oh, I'm not tech savvy. I hear that so much. But if we can just get in here and just learn it a little bit together, so to be safe, and I'll leave this analogy and then I'm done for today. But I'm always think about when we went from horse and buggies, then we went to automobiles, right? It was new
yeah,
technology, right?
yeah,
Your
yeah.
kid's going to want to drive a car one day, but you have to get in that car and kind of drive it, know the rights and the wrongs. You don't know everything, right? But you know
I,
enough so that when your kid gets in there, you can say, no, make a left turn. No, here's the gas, here's the brake. That's what we have to do with technology. It's going to keep going. It's going to get faster and faster, but we have to stay in the driver's seat so we can be the guardians of our children. That's all I
that's
want to
a
say
good
about that.
word. That's a good word. The guardians, the
Yeah,
guardrail. We want to give them the guidelines.
right.
I said,
Right.
thinking about that quote from C.S. Lewis, and I'm paraphrasing again. Our children know a lot about the things in this world and society that may not be necessarily good for them. So
Mhm.
we've got to show them the things that are good for them our way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said. Well said.
Mhm.
Well, I've enjoyed my time with the both of you. Mr. Vernon, come
Thank
back
you.
anytime. You're always welcome here.
Oh,
Thanks for
thank you.
being with us. Yes, definitely.
All
Okay,
right.
Joyce, I guess we should sign off for now. Until next time.
Well, let me leave a information. The National Black Home Educators is an organization that empowers parents to educate their children for excellence.
Mhm.
Our email address is contact@nbhe.net, and our web address is nbhe.net. Go out there, take a look at it, let us know what you think.
Absolutely. And you can find me on their website as well. So thank you, Joyce and
Yes.
NBHE for accepting ADV scholars into your circle. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you
Have
both.
a
Until
wonderful
next
day.
time.
Ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.